Here we are on box 17 of Sylvia's collection, and I did manage to find a few round robin sets, including this Marlene Dietrich. And here's a nice black and white set by Brenda, designs by Walter Plunkett from the movies. It's a magazine, Paperdoll. This looks like another round robin. The doll by Brenda. Oh no, I think this is just one of Brenda's sets maybe. No, it's a round robin. These are outfits by different people. There's Sylvia's, and the doll is here. I think this is her Forever Amber doll, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. Maybe it just looks like her. Here's a funny little set by Sandy Vanderpool. The doll is this cute little pig, and some clothes for her. Oh, you know what? It's another round robin. The clothes are by different people. Oh, there's a little bubble wrap in there, I guess, to protect a purse. Well, aren't these fun? Okay, this is by Pat Fry, and it looks to be just her own personal set. Oh, no, again, it's a round robin, because this is by Sylvia. And there's the name of the people in the round robin. I'm not sure if it's complete, though. I'll have to take a closer look at it. Oh, this is our Paperdoll Review magazine from 1999, and this is the very first issue I did with Marilyn Henry and Shirley Hedge. They had done it for a few years before I came on board, and they were actually planning to end the magazine. They did not enjoy the business aspect of it and were not able to pull it off, and I just couldn't handle letting the magazine go when I had that skill set of, you know, working with printers and publishing and all mail order and accounting and all that stuff. Oh, I guess I included some extra sheets here with it. So they very happily turned it all over to me, yet they were very involved in, you know, the articles, and Marilyn continued to work on the layout for the magazine, and I do my thing on the other end. So this is one that Marilyn did earlier, issue 14. So which issue was this? 15. Oh, this was the issue just right before. These are pretty rare issues. Not that many were produced, and it's not very often that they turn up. I certainly do not have extra copies of these. Okay, here's exciting. It has a 2-page full color spread in the middle. And of course, Paperdoll Review is still going today. And my co-editor is in England, Lorna Thermopoulos. And we have wonderful people who are involved with the magazine. Okay, here is probably one of the cutest cards I have ever seen. Happy Easter, granddaughter. She wears an apron, bright and gay, to dye her eggs for Easter Day. Well, this is really too cute. And you know what? It's to Happy Easter Granddaughter, and it's signed Mama. Well, I could not love this more. All right, this is a paper doll. I think I showed one recently. Oh my goodness. First limited edition signed copies, which is number 1 of 25. Well, geez, that's a big deal. So Gloria Jean herself to work with the artist and had these paper doll books printed. I think there were 2 different books. I remember they attended one of the paper doll conventions or events. Look at that, a photo tacked right in here. Well, this is a big deal. Wow. And then, oh, here's the doll on the back. And here is one of the paper dolls from my publishing company by David Wolf. A little pop trivia quiz. And paper dolls from all kinds of holiday movies. This is by David, and he has his Merry Movie Must list on the back. Oh, Secret Garden. All of the Peck Aubry paper dolls are fantastic. This is a project to open up, so I'm not going to open that up right now. Okay, Donald Hendricks is very popular, and his stuff sells almost instantly when I post them on my website. So there's Alice in Wonderland. I don't remember seeing this Jane Austen. Okay, and then Frida Kahlo. Coincidentally, I just watched the Frida movie with Selma Hayek just a week or so ago for my movie club. And Marcia Hunt. And I'm sure this was done for one of the LA events when she was in attendance. She did attend a number of those events. This I absolutely love. This is a Donald Hendricks, and I love just the color pattern, whimsy of it. I don't remember seeing this one before. I absolutely love it. This is too funny. The Shuley family. That would be awfully cute put together. Okay, this is a convention souvenir by Marilyn Henry. Gorgeous. Cavalcade of Stars was the theme in Providence, Rhode Island, and that was, what was the year? 2004. And this is an original by David Zerlin. It looks like it's dated 1984 with an extra outfit on the back. So this is by Sandy Vanderpool from 2004, and it looks like the folder was made for her set, but then Sylvia stuck some other things in here. So she actually did paper doll. Oh, you know what? It's not Sandy's. It's another, well, it is Sandy's doll, but it's a round robin because here are outfits by Christine Scarlett. Oh, Bev McCucci. It's a round robin. How about that? Pat Fry. Oh, this is a big deal. This looks like Sandy's. Bev McCucci, Sylvia. Wow, that's pretty amazing. So I'm going to say, is this another? This looks like another round robin. Probably. I think I'll separate that, and I don't know what this is. It looks like a dress for a round robin, but who knows what it goes with. And let's move this pile over here. Here's another round robin set. think these are just some fashion reference things that Sylvia had. Okay, here is a paper doll from some ladies' clothing catalog from New Jersey. All right, one of Sylvia's paper dolls for one of the conventions, 1999. Looks like these are all a bunch of coloring cuts from that convention. David's souvenir for the 2008 convention. Here's the envelope for it. Pat Stahl put this together, a paper doll that comes with many outfits and then a whole packet of trims or wallpapers and things to create your own outfits. Another convention item. Golden Opportunities from 2004. '18th Century Hollywood. Wow. I guess it's Hollywood Through the Ages, right? By Brenda. Brenda Sneathen, Mattox, 50s, 60s. More of her Bride series, 1870s. Oh, September Vogue, 1893 and 2001. Fabulous. Okay, here is from 1790 to 1990 wedding gowns. Okay, so it's got an kind of like an over wrap cover. Okay, now we have a ballet set by Charles Ventura, which wouldn't I have enjoyed having for our ballet theme in the magazine that happened not too long ago, signed by Charles Ventura, which is nice. Wait, this is really thin paper. Boy, if you wanted to color this, I would recommend copying it onto a little bit heavier paper. I am asked sometimes about if someone can make a copy of a paper doll for themselves to cut out or to color. And the rule of thumb is if you're making just one copy for yourself, for your own crafting use, or coloring, or you want to cut one out but you want to save the book, then that's okay. It's just, you know, you can't make a bunch of copies and share them with people. You can't make copies of the book and put it on something and then sell it. Like you can, if you wanted to cut up a paper doll book itself and glue it onto things and sell it, you can do that. But you're not supposed to make copies and then sell them. But yeah, this would be dicey if you wanted to to color these very thin pages. And look how yellow this is. It's really yellow because of this cardstock backing. Well, was a real treat. Okay, the Strong Museum of Play well, maybe it was just the Strong Museum back then, but now they have the Strong Museum of Play. This was done 1986 of an older paper doll from the 20s. I can't see who did this, the artist. Okay, we all know who that is, Betsy McCall. Here's another Donald Hendricks. Shakespeare. I also watched Romeo and Juliet recently. It was from 1960 something, 67 maybe. That was another selection from my movie club. This is from 1984. Oh. Well, these are really sweet little bunnies, bunny postcards. Marilyn Henry especially loved bunnies, and I don't remember seeing this book in her collection, but Sylvia has it in her collection, and this is a reproduction of German Scrap. Here's one of David's souvenir paper dolls from, oh, let's see, which convention was that? 2017, I think. I'm not seeing the date on it. It must be around here somewhere. And the Pat's Dolls paper dolls. Here's one of Tom's, Tom Tierney. We just issued 2 new paper doll books by Tom Tierney. His niece, Kathy, of course, has all of his original artwork, and so she and her daughter will come across things that they think would work well as new paper doll books and send the artwork over to me. So we just had 2 books put together. One of them is Alice and Dorothy of the well-known storybooks, and then the other one is a Parade of Stars. So I think this just got tucked in here for unrelated glamour things. So somebody named Christina Lenz did a great big Audrey Hepburn set, apparently. I won't go through all these pages. There's a lot of them. Okay, a Sue Shanahan magazine paper doll. Looks like we're into a whole section of paper dolls from doll magazines. So contact me directly through email or give me a call. If you see anything here, or just keep an eye on my website, paperdollreview.com. And I post things as I have time. It's very time consuming. So, you know, I'll do 1 or 2 or 3 here or there, and they tend to go pretty quickly. So they're all at paperdollreview.com. And I have a section called, was it sales specials and vintage, I think, is the category on my website. But we are approaching the end. That's a Sandy Vanderpool. And here's one, Judy Johnson set. I always like it when PJs have little bunny slippers or kitty slippers. I don't know the artist of this book. I'm not sure if I know the publisher. I think I have this in my own collection. I suppose I should make sure before I post it for sale. And then finally, a gorgeous Joan Crawford by Marilyn Henry. This was done, oh, signed by Marilyn Henry. This was done in 1996 by Shackman. Lovely book by Marilyn. Well, thanks for having a look.